All right, so see, here's my parent, 1 over x. It's got a minus sign in front of it. So that is going to flip my graph vertically. So what did go up is now going to go down. So my origin's not moving, so it's going to stay here at the 0, 0. And so now when I plot my point, normally I go over 1, up 1. This time I'm going to go over 1 and go the opposite direction, down 1. I'll go over 1/2 and down 2 and over 2 and down 1/2 and get this section of a swoop there. And then back 1, and rather than going down, I'm going to go up 1, back 2, up 1/2, and back 1/2, up 2, and then sketch my graph in this way. So another way to think of this is that with my parents, it's going to multiply the y values by -1. That's probably more trouble than it's worth. Just rather than going up, go down. So for example D, there's two things going on. One, here's my parent, 1 over x. I have a 4 that's added to the end, so it's going to move, my origin's going to move up 4. And then inside my denominator, I see the -2, so then that means it's going to go the opposite. So it's going to go right 2. So I'm going to take my origin, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go right 2, and I'm going to make an X to indicate that that's where my new origin is. And from there, I need to come out and make my asymptotes, my horizontal and my vertical asymptotes. And yes, they do need to be there. All right, so then for my origin, I'm going to plot my parents over 1, up 1, over 2, up 1/2, 1/2, 2, and then back 1, down 1, back 2, down 1/2, and back 1/2, down 2, and sketch those in. All right, so stop the your video and try this one yourself, and then check and see how you did. And here it is. Did you remember to flip it like you should? All right, so there, leave that there for a second. So now let's look at this next. Notice our parent, our parent is 1 over x. That's our parent. But this time I have 2 over x. It's not added to the right. It's not grouped with the x with a minus. It's up here on top. So really what happens here is this was really 2 times 1 over x, which is going to give me 2 over x. And so what's going to happen is going to multiply the parent y values by 2. So rather than having 1, a 1, and 2, 1/2, and 1/2, 2, we're going to instead have, we're going to change these, so it's going to multiply it by 2. This is going to be a 2, this is going to be a 1, and this is going to be a 4. So instead I'm going to have 1, 2, 2, 1, and 1/2, 4. So let's use those right here. So this is graphing y equals 2 over x. It's not moving, so my asymptotes are going to stay at 0, 0. But this time I'm going to plot 1, and rather going up 1, it's going to go up twice as far to 2. At 1/2, rather than going up 2, it's going to go twice as far to 4. And going over 2, rather than going up 1/2, it's going to go up twice as far to 1. So when graphing this, you got to make sure these 3 points show to indicate you know what it means. And then going back, I'm going to go back 1, down 2, back 2, down 1, and back 1/2, down 4. So it does the same thing with the negatives. And there's my graph. All right, so let's try this one last one. It's got a little bit of everything in it. Okay, so we're going to move, because the 2 here, we're going to go down 2 because of my denominator being -1. We're going to go right 1. I'm going to flip it and it's going to be 3 times the y value. You could also think of it as -3 times the y value. So, so that's going to give us then 1, rather than 1, it's going to give us a 3. For a 2, normally you have 2 and 1/2. So we're going to multiply it by 3 and get 3/2. And then for the 1/2, normally we have a 2. So we're going to multiply it by 3 and get 6. So these are going to be, oops, move that up. Those are going to be our points that we're going to plot. All right, so let's do this. We're going to go down to right 1 and make our x, our new parent, our new origin. And then we'll plot this in here. All right. Oh, and I forgot that we're going to flip it. So these are all going to be negatives as well right there. So we flip it. So starting from my new origin, I'm going to go right 1, down 1, 2, 3. Right 2, down 1.5. And right 1/2, and it's going to go down 6. So we'll put that way down there and then curve at our asymptotes. So the same thing's going to happen going the other direction. And again, we're flipping it. So rather than going left down, we're going to go left 1, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. Left 2, 1, 2, and up 1.5. And left 1/2 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are going to be the 3 points that I put on the right side. All right, so what we did with our 3 was we actually -3. We multiplied all of our y values by -3 and changed it.